Hold on tight, baseball fans, because the story is exploding from every base. Craig Counsell is dissecting a controversial call that almost cost the Cubs against the Padres, and we're diving deep into exactly what went wrong in that ninth-inning showdown. Matt Shaw was at the center of it, but it was umpire Dan Merzel's ruling that sparked the debate, and despite a furious rally led by Pete Crow-Armstrong, Dansby Swanson, and Nico Hoerner, the Cubs fell short. But Counsell, he's finding silver linings even in defeat, and we'll tell you what he said about Mason Miller and the Cubs' offensive push.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Now brace yourselves for a major blow to the Cubs' pitching rotation. Justin Steele, the 2023 All-Star, has hit a significant snag in his recovery. Manager Craig Counsell revealed a flexor strain, shutting down Steele's throwing and pushing back his return, potentially past his original late May target. We'll break down the details of this setback, what Counsell is saying about keeping a positive outlook, and what this means for the Cubs' pitching depth as they navigate a season already marked by injury challenges. The news on Justin Steele just keeps getting tougher. We're doubling down on that injury update because Craig Counsell just gave another crucial detail. It's not just a flexor strain, but the imaging revealed no issues with his elbow, just tightness in his forearm. The Cubs are being cautious, and Counsell now expects Steele back asterisk after the All-Star break. We'll unpack what this means for the Cubs' playoff hopes and the pressure on their remaining starters. And finally, the heat is on in San Diego. The 11 Alive team is dissecting multiple questionable decisions made by the Cubs in their 9-7 loss to the Padres. From strategic calls to on-field execution, they're leaving no stone unturned. We'll give you the inside scoop on what went wrong and what the Cubs need to fix to get back on track. Don't miss a single play. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and stay locked in for all the latest Cubs coverage. The Chicago Cubs saw their 10-game winning streak snapped, falling 9-7 to the San Diego Padres on Monday despite a spirited ninth-inning rally. The loss marks the Cubs' third consecutive defeat after a dominant run. While disappointed with the outcome, manager Craig Counsell highlighted a silver lining: his team's ability to generate contact against Padres closer Mason Miller, ending his scoreless innings streak, albeit under contentious circumstances. A controversial fair ball call against Cubs outfielder Matt Shaw ignited the ninth, leading to a rally fueled by singles from Dansby Swanson and Pete Crow-Armstrong, followed by an RBI from Nico Hoerner and a run scored on a wild pitch. Despite narrowing the gap to 2 runs, the Cubs couldn't complete the comeback. Counsell noted the team's success in forcing Miller to use his key pitchers as a small consolation. The Cubs' core, Crow-Armstrong, Swanson, and Hoerner, all played pivotal roles in the late-game push. Crow-Armstrong recently secured a 6-year, $115 million extension, while Hoerner signed a 6-year, $141 million deal in March. Despite the loss, Chicago remains second in the National League Central with a record of 17-12. A significant setback for the Chicago Cubs rotation. Left-hander Justin Steele has been diagnosed with a flexor strain and will be sidelined, manager Craig Counsell confirmed Tuesday. Steele, who was aiming for a late May return, will be reevaluated in a month, pushing his comeback potentially past the All-Star break. Counsell acknowledged the injury is a setback, lengthening Steele's return to play, but emphasized a positive outlook, stating the team is still planning on Steele pitching for the Cubs later this season. While initial reports indicated a concerning elbow issue, further imaging revealed no significant problems, with Steele experiencing forearm tightness following a bullpen session. The Cubs are exercising caution, and the current expectation is a return after the All-Star break. Despite the disappointing news, the Cubs are maintaining optimism, hoping for no further setbacks and a strong second-half contribution from Steele. Chicago Cubs pitcher Justin Steele has hit a significant snag in his recovery from elbow surgery, suffering a flexor strain that will delay his return to the mound. Manager Craig Counsell announced the setback on Tuesday, stating a reevaluation is scheduled in 1 month. This news represents a considerable blow to the Cubs' pitching rotation, which has already faced injury challenges early in the season. Steele, a 30-year-old All-Star in 2023 with a 3.06 ERA and a fifth-place finish in NL Cy Young voting, was limited to just 4 starts in 2024 and has not pitched at all this season. Despite the pitching woes, the Cubs maintain a strong 17-12 record, currently trailing the Cincinnati Reds by 1.5 games in the National League Central. The team will continue to provide updates on Steele's condition. The Cubs face the San Diego Padres tonight at 9:40 p.m. EST in the second game of a 3-game series. The Chicago Cubs suffered a frustrating 9-7 loss to the San Diego Padres, a game marred by what analysts are calling a series of questionable decisions. Details are emerging from post-game analysis, specifically focusing on strategic choices made by the Cubs' management during key moments of the contest. While the final score indicates a close game, observers suggest pivotal errors significantly contributed to the Padres' victory. Further details are expected to be released in a Cubs postcast, offering a deeper dive into the specific decisions under scrutiny. 11 Alive.com is providing ongoing coverage, and viewers can stream live updates through the 11 Alive app. The team is expected to address the concerns in upcoming press conferences, as fans and commentators alike demand clarification on the tactical approach that led to this disappointing result. More on this story as it develops.